Okay, so I'm going to try and use this Earthwise 1500 PSI pressure washer. Got this for a gift. Going to give it a whirl. Came in the standard packaging, nothing real fancy. It did say that by buying it, you're saving the earth, which is kind of funny, right? Because water is like the most finite resource on our planet. But at any rate, I'm going to plug it in. Give her a rip, bud. Really? So these are just quick connects, and they have saved me so much time. So I think what I'm going to do is put a quick connect on this one. The pressure washer. I don't know if I really like this. This swivels, so that's all right. There we go. All right, then the attachment should go on like so, and then you adjust your pressure by moving that piece of metal in and out. So let's see what we got here. Turn her on. There it is. That green light comes on and that reset switch. And now we got some juice. So let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, she's got some decent power for an electric. Let me tell you, boy. So you might not want to use this on the highest setting on the siding. On the highest setting. On the highest setting on your house or something, or your deck, you might end up taking off some. The dog's in the bushes. So I'm sure it's important to note that there's probably a duty cycle on this thing. So X number of minutes on, X number of minutes off. I've never been one to care much about duty cycles, so consult the manual, I'm sure. All right, so next chair, see if it's any easier. Woo, that's set high. So I wouldn't say they're like new. It gets sun faded, you know, and then when you're hitting it with the pressure washer, you can see these, it's starting to take off that top layer. So I don't know, it's a little bit more textured now. Hopefully that doesn't flake off in the future. But I'd rather not just put these in a landfill, you know. I'd rather just try and clean them up a little bit. Seemed to work. are now on the east side of my house, and as you can tell, there's a bunch of trees there, and they shade the house pretty well. So what you end up with is this mold on the side of the house. And every year or two, I try and do something different to get rid of it, and this year we're just going to try and pressure wash it off. So when I got the gift of the pressure washer, I also got this Zinzir Jomax mold and mildew stain remover. It's a pressure washer concentrate. And what I'm going to try and do is, we have two sections here with quite a bit of this kind of mildew, mold, algae on the side of the house. So I'm going to try and do half of it with this stuff and half with the other, and I'll compare and see if it matters. Okay. Oh, well, that's hardly doing anything at all there. There we go. That looks more like it. That's what I want to see. So I do not have the pressure washer on right now. Can tell a difference. I don't need to be as close to get it off, so. Oh, that was stupid. Doesn't, it feels a little warm. So I think something's going on with the pump. So it is a 30-second duty cycle. So if you review this footage, I'm not even close to doing that correctly. Pretty good for the bricks. This is treated with the mildew remover. A little bit tougher with this going the way it is, but you know, it actually is working. I think in this home gamer class, 1500 PSI, I really didn't have any issues with it. We had that one time where we had a slight overheating issue because I wasn't paying attention to the duty cycle whatsoever, so that's on me. The gun has a quick disconnect from the hose, so you can easily pack it up. I added the quick disconnect there on the bottom for the mains hose, which really helped out, and the mold and mildew stain remover seemed to work well. So overall, I'm really happy with the package, and if you appreciated this little kind of review, I guess, I would say if you're on the fence about this or a similar model, I would buy it. It handled, you know, over the duty cycle like a champ, cleaned everything really well. It did what it's supposed to do. The nozzle's a little heavy in the front, but every electric power washer I've ever used has been heavy in the front nozzle, so I don't really see that as a downside. If the video did help you out, I do a lot of this kind of stuff, so feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.